if you're short in the stock. And the first thing I did when I heard the FET story is called a couple of deaths that I know are short Tesla, because it was starting to move up on that news. And some of these hedge guys are 3 times levered. They are really, really hurting now, right? And if I'm Elon Musk and I want to finance, I'm doing it off a stock that's up almost 40% from its recent lows. This move is brilliant. I grew up in the private equity world. What that could mean is that he has gone to institution that own this stock already, and they're going to roll into the rabbit tail. So it takes the requirement for a lot of debt out of the equation. You don't know what percentage of institutions will stay through the private. Well, obviously the adoption rate is slowing, and that's been a challenge for EVs. Obviously, a new technology comes out, everybody gets excited about it. And now the reality strikes of how fast it will be integrated into the pool of cars. In America, slower than people thought. One reason is that, as you said, it's not easy for everyone to charge their cars on longer trips. For example, it may be easy to find charging stations in a city if you're just going to and from work, but not so much in a rental car situation, as we just saw. That the infrastructure itself is what will really get people to use electric cars. While they use, Kevin O, a famous investor and Shark Tank star, has boldly said that the future of Tesla will be like a greater force in his 2024 prediction. Join us as we take a journey to dissect O's insightful predictions and figure out what they mean for Tesla in the years to come. From groundbreaking innovations to strategic moves, we'll look at the intricate tapestry factors shaping the future of this pioneering company. We'll also delve deep into the economic landscape, looking at how Tesla stands poised to weather the storms and come out stronger than ever. With each twist and turn, we'll find the potential opportunities and challenges that lie ahead for Tesla and its investors. So buckle up and get ready for an exhilarating ride full of expert analysis, interesting ideas, and conversations that make you think you won't want to miss this show. Welcome to Tesla Stock News. First, make sure to hit that like button and the button to subscribe. Let's look at Elon Musk's recent comments and what they mean for the economy as a whole through the lens of Kevin O's analysis. As we peer into the horizon, the outlook appears daunting, with numerous companies perilously close to the precipice of bankruptcy within the next 12 months. This isn't just speculation, it's a stark recognition of the harsh realities facing businesses today. Even Tesla, which is praised for its pioneering efforts in electric vehicles and renewable energy, finds itself vulnerable to the current economic headwinds despite its many firsts. Innovations and market dominance, they are still subject to the effects of global economic changes. And since Musk's message stresses how important it is to be pragmatic and have foresight in order to navigate the turbulent times so that the water is calm, let's look at the big economic problems that are coming up. Diane said that we have to deal with systemic problems like supply chain disruptions, unstable consumer demand, inflationary pressures, and geopolitical unpredictability, among other problems. These are big problems that affect more than just one company or industry, and they make it hard to keep growing and making money. It also said that this means that Tesla needs to change its strategies and become more resilient in the face of hardship. It's not just about making cutting-edge electric cars, it's also about weathering the storm and coming out stronger on the other side. This requires smart financial management, strategic resource allocation, and a strong commitment to innovation and adaptability. However, there is a glimmer of hope in the dark background. History has shown that times of chaos often lead to big changes and new possibilities. For Tesla, this could mean focusing even more on what it does best, exploring new markets and ways to make money, and staying committed to sustainability and innovation. Musk's comments show how important it is to be resilient, flexible, and have smart foresight when navigating the rough seas of the global economy. To get a deal, click on the link in the description. Tesla is in a tough race with other auto giants to be the leader in the electric car market. What makes Tesla stand out is their ability to use their current market share and innovative skills despite what the market thinks. Tesla has a stronghold because no one else is as good as them at making drivetrains, engines, chipsets, or batteries. This dominance, along with Elon Musk's constant innovation, has kept Tesla ahead of the competition. Critics may complain a lot, but when it comes to buying an electric car, everyone wants Tesla while competitors like GM and Porsche are still trying to catch up. Tesla keeps lowering prices, growing its market share, and breaking new ground. Even though Tesla stock isn't stable, their sole focus on electric cars gives them a clear advantage in today's unstable economy. Now, let's look at one of Tesla's most interesting innovations. The Cybertruck has a unique look and has already gotten a huge number of pre-orders, which shows how popular it is and how it could change the outings of the Apple industry. What makes the Cybertruck unique is not only its bold design, but also its underlying philosophy. Driving what looks like a tank might seem unusual at first, but it's boldness that has captured the imagination of consumers or world. The fact that it's an electric vehicle adds another layer of appeal for railing to environmentally conscious consumers looking for guilt-free transportation options. Without a doubt, the huge demand for the Cybertruck shows how it could completely change the auto industry. Fans and industry experts are both looking forward to its release and how it will affect the market. whether it's for driving on city streets or off-road terrain. It is said that the cybertruck will change how we see and engage with vehicles. The cybertruck is more than just a way to get around. It shows Tesla's unwavering dedication to innovation and disruption by pushing the limits of design and usefulness. Tesla keeps pushing the limits of what's possible and paving the way for a sustainable future. As we eagerly await the debut of the cybertruck, one thing is for sure, it will leave an indelible mark on the automotive industry for years to come. So think about Elon Musk's recent insights and the possible impact of his new venture. Will it resonate with truck fans? Everywhere in America, or even the world, pickup trucks are king. A lot of people like those who love their F-150s. Now maybe they won't switch because they're used to and comfortable with their current trucks. But Musk's promise of big profits on this electric truck makes them want to. Sparks intrigue. The improvements in manufacturing efficiency point to a profitable chance that tempts even the most wary buyers. But let's change gears and look at the bigger picture of the automotive industry. How does Tesla fare in this changing environment, even though it has cut costs many times and taken a competitive stance? Tesla's approach is still different from that of other automakers. Instead of traditional ads, they use Elon Musk's Twitter megaphone, and you can either love or hate him. And Musk's unwavering determination is like that of a modern-day superhero by this deterred by the problems and distractions that surround him. In a recent interview with CNBC, Musk's views on remote work caused a controversy. He compared it to the famous quote by Marie Antoinette, raising moral questions like, are we creating a new divide between the laptop lights and the rest of the house to pause as we navigate this changing landscape? It's important to find a mix between working from home and regular jobs. This argument goes to the heart of a larger talk in society about the future of work and what it means for fairness and chances. Now, as remote work becomes more common, it could change the way labor markets work and how people think about their workplace culture and identity. However, while the benefits of flexibility and autonomy are appealing, there are still concerns about the risk of being left out of the community and unable to work with others. As we navigate this changing landscape, it will be important to find a balance between the pros and cons of remote work. Important, while working from home gives you more freedom and access to talent than ever before, it can be hard to encourage teamwork, creativity, and group cohesion. Finding this balance requires careful thought about things like communication, infrastructure, organizational culture, and an individual well-being. It also calls for a larger conversation about the future of work and the role of technology in shaping our collective destiny. How can we use the potential of remote work to promote diversity, inclusion, and resilience in our workplaces? How can we make sure that the benefits of technological progress are shared fairly across society? In this case, finding a balance between remote work and traditional employment is key. And in industries with a lot of engineers like SpaceX and Tesla, collaboration at the engineering level is still very important for promoting innovation and progress. Since the pandemic, the business world has gone through huge changes. As an investor with stakes in many industries, this is a valuable lesson I've learned. It's clear to me that adaptation is key to life. In the financial services industry, for example, instead of focusing on expensive assets like Bitcoin, there are low-cost opportunities that have the ability to grow very quickly. As you get yours now, using the link below, Kevin's latest words shed light on the huge problems companies around the world like Tesla are facing during economic turmoil. We've talked about how important it is for companies to be resilient, flexible, and strategic in order to get through these uncertain times, using Kevin's analysis as a guide. And as we look ahead, it's clear that there are both risks and opportunities, from supply chain disruptions to big changes in how people work from home. The world is changing quickly, but companies like Tesla can come out stronger and more resilient than ever if they have smart management and commitment to innovation. Now it's your turn. What do you think about the economic problems we've talked about? Do you agree with Kevin's analysis, or do you have a different view? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like this topic if you found it helpful. Also, be sure to subscribe to Tesla Stock News for more news and information about Tesla and other companies. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.